Right everyone, hello and welcome back to another video. Now this video is going to focus mainly upon what would be my perfect spec if I was ordering from the factory. Right, so what are we looking at? This is the 595 comp, which is what I'm looking at again because it's already what I've got. I do not want to look at finance deals on here, no. Let's configure. So, what would I put on my perfectly spec'd factory Abarth? And the funny thing about this at the moment is Abarth have actually stopped production of their 595s at the moment, so I couldn't even spec it from factory even if I wanted to. So isn't that wonderful? Really, the considerations at the moment, as you saw from the last video that I did, we're looking at Rally Yellow. I don't really know why it still says Modern Yellow up here, but that is wrong. That is not correct. That is wrong. I want to see the Adrenaline Green. I can't say that I was really a fan of the Adrenaline Green. Nice colour, but something not right. Something not quite right about that, to be honest. White is nice, but it's not really what I'm going for. So what I'm actually considering at the moment is the grey, the Campovolo grey. I think it looks really nice. I think it's it's stealthy, yet it's also still got a little bit of colour to it. Now, in terms of the other specs, I am changing it quite a bit, so definitely put a black roof on there. I feel like it just really enhances the car, to be honest. It's one thing I would have absolutely put on my current yellow comp. Absolutely a black roof. Definitely want the 17-inch Super Sport matte alloy wheels. They're a must, absolutely. Let's have a look at the interiors, because I know I would put the carbon seats on with the Alcantara and the leather. Now, would you want a slip diff? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've been in a car with slip diff and one without, and I mean, there is a difference, but it adds quite an extra amount of money on, doesn't it? I'm actually looking at there, an extra £1,500 for the slip diff. So yeah, let's leave that out, but let's put the carbon seatbelts in. You can't really see them in this picture, but they are there. So what are we looking at here? The performance pack with black leather seatbelts. No, we don't want that, don't want that. Let's keep going through to the options, because what I want to look at is adding Beats Hi-Fi. Once again, I've heard the difference between Beats and not, and there is a substantial difference. You wouldn't necessarily think it, but there is. Scorpion antenna plug puts the antenna in the rear right-hand side of the window, I believe, on the driver's side. Obviously, what we're looking at here is not a UK car, so that doesn't really make any sense. Definitely want Apple CarPlay. Definitely one extra thing I would have added in on my car if I was doing that from factory. Electric sunroof, yes. Automatic. Electrochromatic mirror, yeah, because if you leave the button on, it's automatic. Yeah, I've got that in my car at the moment. I would definitely prefer to keep it. Rain and dusk sensors. This website takes quite a long time to load, doesn't it? Do you put the side stripe on? Do you not? I don't know. I suppose because I've had it for quite some time now, maybe I would quite like to have it without a side stripe. Now, I quite like the red and grey combo. I mean, it'd be cool to do red seatbelts, wouldn't it? Or maybe yellow calipers and yellow seatbelts. That would be cool as well. Fundamentally, this is the kind of thing I'd be looking for. Carbon dash in there would be cool. The seats with the carbon on the back there. Red seatbelts are cool. As you see, it's got a bit of a whopping price tag at this when you spec everything up. I know now they do a special carbon pack on the outside as well, so you get this bit in carbon on the back as well. I don't know if you've got the back. You get the wing mirrors in carbon, and on the back you get the little inserts in carbon as well. So what have we got? They've got the Campovolo grey, the alloy spoke wheels, the carbon seats, the antenna plug, the electric sunroof. Yeah, the electric sunroof. Xenon headlights, rain and dust sensors, red seat belts, front and rear bumper inserts, black. So there, that's exactly what I was talking about, but instead of black, it'd be carbon fibre. So that's the full general spec of the comp. Still got the 500 badge in there, but I believe that is removed when you have the carbon package in there. So the other colour I'd be considering would be yellow. I'd probably go yellow calipers, yellow wheel caps and yellow seat belts inside, but fundamentally the decision came for me was, do I really want another yellow car? I really do like the yellow. It's a beautiful colour, and I would honestly say to anyone getting a new one right now, it's absolutely a colour you should consider. Even the rally yellow, I've seen it, it's just a shade darker than the modern yellow, so more of a sunburnt yellow, more so. I mean, the yellow on here isn't really, or this particular palette here, you can see, isn't really representative of the colour on the car. I'd say that is relatively representative. I'd love the yellow stitching and yellow Abarth on there, on these seats, but with that yellow spec, but it's not something you can always get. It's as close as it's going to get to the perfect spec, in my opinion. Like, I don't think you could get a better spec Abarth than this. Yeah, you could say you go up to 695, but you're going down a whole different ballpark going down that road. 2 years on from when I got mine, the car hasn't changed that much. They've added CarPlay now, although CarPlay was on the list when I got mine. It's just, well, they wasn't sure if it was going to be on the 5-inch display, the 7-inch display, whether you needed the nav as well or not, but now it's the case that you can only get it on the 7-inch display. You don't need the nav for CarPlay. For my car, the only things I would have changed was the 7-inch display for CarPlay and a black roof, sunroof. They would have been the only things that really would have changed. So that is what I would sort of be looking for. Whether you'd get that spoiler and the back of the roof wrapped either gloss black, or if everything else was carbon, would you do it in carbon fibre? I don't know. Would it look a little bit odd having a gloss black sunroof and gloss black there, and then just a carbon back? I don't think it could do, to be honest. So, but yeah, this is the car that I am looking at the moment. Let me know in the comments below, guys. What would your dream spec factory order Abarth be? What colour would you go for? I mean, they don't have the largest variety of colours, at least in the standard. I mean, you can go bi-colour, but I'm not really a fan of bi-colour. I don't like that. It looks too much like a Turismo for me. So yeah, let me know what your spec would be from factory. Quite interested to hear really what you guys would put on, whether you would just leave it completely stock like I pretty much got now on my car. The only added extras I got on mine is electrochromatic mirror, the wheels and the calipers, and the colour, which is modern yellow, because back then the bi-xenon headlights came standard with the car, and there was a few other things that came standard with the car as well, which funnily enough aren't standard anymore, so a little bit cheeky there, but what can you do? Let me know what you think of this green as well. This is their new colour. I have seen it in person, and it is that green. Could you live with a green car? Not sure I could, to be honest. Let me know what you guys think of my spec. I'll keep you guys up to date, but yeah, let me know in the comments below what you guys think. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you didn't like the video, leave a dislike, and I will see you in the next one.